Yo,
And
what's up, my dudes? Regular Sauce here, and I'm here with.
oh, hi. You
So,
don't need to do that.
this is our first podcast on this channel. It could be shit, could not be shit. That's really up to you. But we're gonna talk about our trip to Arizona,
Yeah, that was
and
pretty great.
it was. So, what do you want to talk about first?
How about the drive? Long.
Okay, so alright, so the drive there. Okay, everybody, I don't know why, but that day everybody got up so early and probably had 3 hours of sleep, okay? I don't know
Oh,
why,
yeah.
but God hated all of us. Every person that was going to Arizona, specifically us, hated us. God hated us because we left like around what? Like around 6:30ish?
Right after I got. Yeah, not. Wait.
No,
Yeah,
because we were there for a few hours after we picked you up from school.
yeah, sure.
And
Yeah, because I got
so
to school at like 2. Yeah.
and so what's it called? Hey, after 6:30, we went out to get pizza, me and your brother
And,
Dominic, because Dominic, I don't know if you know this, probably not, but
most
Dominic,
likely not.
we were dropping off Dominic, which is D'Angelo's brother,
Hi.
to what, GCU, Arizona,
At
Grand Canyon
University.
University, whatever. So from where we live and from there, it's a 4.5, maybe up to 5 hour
Like
drive.
5, 6, yeah.
Yeah, 5 hour drive. And so,
It's horrible.
yeah, it was pretty bad. And
We
so,
left at like 6 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and got that like what 3, 2, 3, maybe like 6, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
yeah, so
We
yeah,
saw we found a room yet, so it's like
yeah.
it's
And
horrible.
so it was pretty bad. And so right when we got to the highway, right when we got to the highway, it was what we were all tired. Like literally, like in the first 45 minutes, you were just tired. You were literally dead. You looked like you had a seizure and a heart attack at the exact same time, and you didn't even make a sound. You just died because I remember when we were listening to music. Um, I asked you a question and I looked back and your head was your head was like down. You looked like someone just killed you.
Like someone just stabbed me in the heart, and I was like, ah.
And then like
But
I
like
like
we had to stop like for an hour, like in an hour. Within like an hour's time, we just had to get out of the car. We had to get coffee and crap
no,
because
no, no. We didn't even get coffee. We went to after
oh,
like after 2 hours. We went to go get In-N-Out for dinner or
oh
lunch,
yeah,
and
oh
then we
yeah.
we saw Hobo King. We saw the Hobo King.
Yeah, he was pretty sketchy.
He imagine
He was
In-N-Out,
staring at the
okay?
dogs and
Imagine
everything.
In-N-Out. Imagine like a ghetto In-N-Out, and then there's like a homeless guy, okay? You know, your typical homeless guy asks for change, really, just has a sign
And
says
just staring at the whole
I
time.
need food, or else I'm gonna die or
Something
something like
like
that.
that.
and and so yeah, we brought dogs with us. We brought your dogs.
Yeah, he brought my dog. I don't even know why I did. I told him we shouldn't have, and they're like, no, man, it's fine.
Okay,
So
we'll
is
come back to
there?
the dogs because the dogs were literally cock blocking us in this whole trip.
Like when we got there, they're like, there's another dog there. So we had to take out the dogs because, we can't eat and leave dogs in the car because it's kind of like animal abuse. It was horrible, dude. Because, like, there was another dog there who just sat there and stared at our dogs, and they were ready to fight, dude. I mean, like, there were 3 Chihuahuas and a stare down, like literally a Mexican standoff. And it was
By
just
the way,
freaking awkward.
it's literally two Chihuahuas versus what was it?
A Chihuahua.
Oh, it wasn't a Chihuahua. Oh, I didn't see the Chihuahua.
Yeah, it was another Chihuahua. It was
Oh shit.
hilarious, dude. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing.
But no,
Oh
what's it
no,
called?
but not
Um,
2 years. Yeah.
what's it called? But yeah, after we got in and out, um, what did we do after that? Okay, after we got ready, we used the restroom, etc. After another hour of drive, to Arizona, we
Yeah, it was like
stopped. We stopped at the sketchiest gas station you can ever think of, known to man. Like this gas
and
station was literally a Dead by Daylight map. Like, okay, imagine,
yeah.
like I can't, have you seen the House of Wax movie?
No, I haven't.
Well,
Is it
pretty
good?
much like these group of like teenagers go to a house, like a town full of wax people, or yeah, full of wax people, I think. And then there's like a house made out of wax. That's why it's called House of Wax. And there's this gas station that there's a scene of this gas station that's like it's just bad. It's really bad. But the point is that if you were by yourself, if you were a very attractive girl and you were by yourself, well, we would not see you. We would not see you ever again because I took a piss in the bush and I was afraid to take it. I think I peed my hand a little bit when I did it
Dude,
because how scared I
dude, I
was.
was yeah, I was holding my dogs because again, you can't leave the dogs in the car. So like I had them on there pissing and everything, and then I just see someone was like, "Oh hey, what's up, bro? I'm gonna go take a piss," and I was like, "Dude, I don't think that's a great idea. It's sketchy." So he goes all the way around a freaking corner, down to like a mini hill to take a piss, and like Solomon, dude, you're gonna get like kidnapped by a rapist or something, and you're just gonna get like molested by Pastor Timothy or something like that. I don't know. It was weird, dude. It was really sketchy because he was gone for a little bit, and I was like, oh god.
Dude, it was brilliant. And then there was like this house. This it looked like an abandoned house, but really it wasn't. And then the lights turned on, and then that's when I left. I think that's when I peed my hand a little bit. I was like, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, do you know when we left? This bush was moving, like not like rabbits in there moving, like it was moving. Like what the hell?
And it was so
Like
humid.
somebody,
It was so
yeah, like
humid.
somebody, yeah, dude, like somebody was staring at you moving. So like, it was like creepy. It was hot, and it was like midnight about, and like I don't understand how it could be like 80 degrees when it's like midnight, dude. I was dying. Like it was
It was
horrible.
like 103, like what was it? Like probably like 9 or 10 at night.
Yeah, dude,
It
it was
was it
horrible.
was pretty bad. And so
Yeah, I felt like I was being watched.
dude, I felt like someone
Uh,
saw my penis. Like if I see that shit in like social media later, like dumbass took a piss in this tree, like,
yeah, like
well,
Kermit the Pervert.
yeah, like then you know who, you will know who it's me. But anyways,
Dude,
huh.
that was horrible.
And dude, okay, so I think from here on out, like from when we went to another gas station after that, but that wasn't so bad. All we did was
Yeah,
what?
that was a
All we
normal
did was
gas
just pretty
station.
much just
That
got
gas station
gas.
wasn't. Yeah,
Oh,
that abandoned gas station wasn't even open. Like the
oh
only thing we could
yeah,
do was put in gas. We couldn't get any food.
yeah.
It
We
was
wanted to
just
get
like
like coffee or anything that will help us keep us up, but it
yeah,
was
and then it
bad.
was just closed.
It was yeah. It was just bad. It was really bad. But like I think another hour later, or maybe like 30 minutes, maybe. We went to another gas station. All we did was we went to get gas again. No, no, I think it was an hour later because why would we get gas again?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We went to go get gas. Some of us got coffee and stuff like that. And then your brother Dominic was really tired. Like he couldn't have anything, so he slept at. He went to the other car. We took two cars, by the way. It was the first car was your brother, you, and I,
Mhm.
and then the other car was which was your sister's car was your sister, your mom, and her boyfriend Carlos. And so it
Yeah.
was like that. And then like when we got to our last stop at the third gas station, the second gas station technically, um, your brother was like super fucking tired, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna be a weenie bitch, even though we had like an hour left or like an hour and a half left. He couldn't hold it any longer. So he told your mom like, Mom, I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep in your sister's car. And then your mom's like, okay, I'll drive. But before before we started leaving, your brother, remember when your brother was like, you should let me drive, or he was like, you should let your Oregano drive, and then your mom looked at me like, can you drive? And I'm like, yeah, kind of. And then she's like, oh hell no.
Yeah.
And
I was
I
really
was like, I
bad.
can drive,
Oh, I could
but
drive, kinda. And then my mom was like, "Do you need like a little free practice laps or something?" Like,
dude, your mom was
you
roasting
know?
me like hardcore. I'm like, I can drive, but
Yeah,
just
dude.
you are not letting
You're
me.
like, please.
And then like 20 more, like half an hour later, like 20 minutes passed by, 30 minutes passed by tops. You were dead. You were dead again. You could not stay up whatsoever. Like,
Dude, I was tired. I was literally just,
I was tired
I
too.
like,
I didn't even take a nap out of that 5.5 hour drive. I did not take a nap
did you go to
whatsoever.
work that day? Did you have work that day or
Yeah, I
school?
did.
Oh.
That's why I couldn't sleep over.
Oh yeah.
You asswipe.
What?
But yeah,
No.
like an
No,
hour
that
and a
was the day
half,
before.
30, 45
That was
minutes
the day
left.
before.
No, the day before you
Tell
wanted
me
me to
that.
sleep over, but I couldn't because I had to work.
Yeah, but the day of.
I Yeah, the day of, yeah. That's why I couldn't sleep
Oh, you
over.
did?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Anyways,
Oh wait, no.
anyway,
Now I get it.
anyways. 45 minutes pass by. I ask you a question, and then I see you seize your heart attack guy, head down,
Oh God, you
all
lied.
dead. You were dead. You were really dead. But yeah, so after the 5.5 hour drive, day one. This is not even day one technically, or was day one?
Yeah, no, it wasn't even day one,
Yeah, it
dude.
wasn't even
It
day one
was
of our
like,
road trip. Anyways, technically, when we got to the condo, it was technically day one. Anyways, not the point, not the point. So the point was,
yeah.
okay. So the good thing about us, me and you and your sister, that we could sleep in, like we would have sleep in. But the shitty thing about your brother and your mom, literally, okay, we got home we got at the condo like 2:30 or 1:30 or like 2, right?
Yeah.
And then like you literally like an hour and a half, maybe 3 hours later, like your mom and your brother had to literally get up for school, and then like move
Yeah.
like your brother's stuff in his dorm. And then lucky for us, we're just like, you know what? Let's just stay up. Let's just stay up and play like play
Let's see
some,
what happens.
huh?
Yeah, like, let's see what happens if we stay up.
No, because like the point was like, okay. By the way, when we got in the condo, your mom was like in the picture. The couch was like a bed, right? She said it was like a bed, and it was like big enough for the both of us. But when we got there, the couch was super small, okay, and it didn't
Oh.
even flip to a bed. So what we did
Yeah,
was,
she can also sort of flip out bed.
yeah. So what we did was, we said, "Fuck this shit." I slept on the floor, which was very terrible, or I laid on the floor, and you laid on the
I'm saying
couch.
this was bad.
And I'm a big
Yeah, it
dude.
wasn't even. You got lucky, dude.
How did I get lucky?
You didn't get the couch.
I did get the couch. I'm telling the story. Get out of here. Either way, I still get fucked by the couch. Okay, so
Yeah.
like you got the couch because you're smaller, so that's why I was like, dude, just get the couch. I don't want the couch. And you're like rock paper scissors. I'm like, dude, I'm like or times two your size.
Triple times two.
Triple times
Triple
two your
times
size. So
two.
there's no way I'm gonna be laying on that fucking couch.
Yeah.
And then you're like, yeah, I guess. So I landed on the floor. You're on the bed. Everybody's asleep. Literally, everybody's asleep. And then like, the only reason why we didn't go to bed was uh, because like we knew if we went to bed now, your mom and your brother would have woke us up like 3 hours later. So we said
Oh
fuck
yeah,
that.
dude.
Yeah, so that's why we were like, let's just stay up until they leave, and then we did. But like, your mom came down like twice. We were like, okay, we need to turn off our phones before she yells
Yeah,
at
dude, we're
us.
playing.
Yeah,
We're playing
because all we
full message today.
yeah, because all we were doing was just um Just playing phone
Dude,
apps. You know, like
yeah,
like
dude,
if
it
you have
was just
Apple, if you have like more, if you have like a friend that has an Apple phone and you have one too, you get to play those app games or like those pool games. That's what
mm-hmm.
me and him have been doing for the past like 3 hours tops. Anyways,
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
like your mom came down twice and she's like she thought we were sleeping, so she didn't bug us. But the third time she turned off the light because we didn't know how to turn off the light. And if she didn't turn off the light, I feel like we would have like stayed up more. But because like the light was off, we actually fell asleep. And
Oh,
um yeah, and then like your mom woke you up. She took you to the other bed where your brother was sleeping because he
yeah.
was gone because he had to go to school. And your
Mm-hmm.
mom woke me up and told me, "Hey, did you want to sleep in
Like on the couch,
on the
or
couch
yeah, the
upstairs,
upstairs.
on the couch upstairs, which is bigger?" And I was like, "No," because like when you wake me up or anything, like
You don't know what you're
I
saying.
just
You're
want to stay
saying.
where I am. I don't care if I'm dying in that area as long as like I could be sleeping and if you stab me like a couple of times and then you
Yeah,
say, "Hey,
bro.
get your sweet ass up or else you're gonna die." And then if I wake up from any type of sleep, bad or good, I'm just gonna say, "Fuck you, dude. I'm sleeping still."
Like, leave me alone. I'm asleep, bro.
Yeah. Eventually, when they left, I went to the couch and that was just bad. I'm a big dude and that was a really small guy's couch.
But like when I was when my mom woke me up to like go to the other bed, I don't remember the conversation. Apparently,
Oh
I was
yeah, dude,
talking like,
you
oh
look
yeah,
dead.
sure, no problem,
You
dude.
look
Yeah,
really dead.
yeah, dude. I didn't even know I was like talking, dude. I was like, I was dead, dude. Like I didn't understand what was happening like at all. It was pretty insane.
It
And like
was.
I woke up. Yeah, we woke up at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, or no, like 10 o'clock in the morning, and then like it was just weird, dude. Waking up at that time, everybody else was like all weirded out and trying to stay awake and whatnot.
I felt great.
I don't know, dude.
Oh yeah, because
But I didn't.
we woke up like 1 or 2 in the afternoon.
Oh
Anyways,
yeah, that
so
was so sad.
eventually your brother went dropped his stuff in the campus and we went to go out to get lunch. Technically lunch.
Dude,
Lunch for
Donald was
us.
like,
No, breakfast for us, but lunch for them.
yeah, dude, they're like, when they came back, we're like, oh, like what time can we go help you unload Don's stuff, you know? And she was all like, oh, we already did that. And I was like, oh, now I feel horrible, you know? I was
Yeah,
like,
you're like, wow,
it
I
was
slept through
horrible.
all of that. I mean, did you
Yeah,
really
like I
want to wake
slept through
up?
it.
Did you really want to wake up like
Well, no, but like,
3 hours later after all that?
well, I mean, yeah, not, of course not, but like, dude, I still felt bad, you know?
I
Like,
did too. I did too. Anyways, I mean the campus. The after walking around, hanging out with your brother. We went to go eat on campus. They had a live varieties. Um,
no, I thought it was a city at first, dude. I'm not even
no,
kidding.
no, no. I mean, you could tell it's a campus. It's a nice campus. It's a.
Yeah.
I recommend if you live in Arizona or if you
Oh,
like Arizona
yeah.
weather. The campus is beautiful. Yeah, GCU. It's a nice campus. It's a nice campus. But we went to yeah we went to go eat with everybody, the family, and pretty much all we did. Oh, so um, we got home. We got back to the after we dropped off your brother. We got back to the condo. We were watching X Men. We watched X Men Days of Future Past, and then we watched X Men
Mhm.
Apocalypse, which you haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I never watched that, dude. It was like, honestly, it was weird to me.
You didn't like it?
No, I liked it. It's just, it just, like, it didn't make sense to me because, like,
The
after I
timeline.
watched, like, yeah, after I watched it, it was just, I don't know. It was different because I already watched something like that. Or not something like that. God, I can't talk. Help me. Uh, oh, but like, God, what was the movie that came before that? X-Men, not X-Men
First
First
class?
Class, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So like I watched X-Men First Class, and then I watched the movie after the X-Men Apocalypse. So when I was watching X-Men Apocalypse, I was basically going backwards, dude.
No, no,
And I
no, no,
was
no,
like,
no, 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 no. It's in by order. It's first class, Caesar Future Past, and then Apocalypse. So literally, we were watching in order.
oh,
Yeah, yeah, that's how it is in order.
ah, dude. Oh, okay. To me, just to me, it felt weird because I felt like I didn't. I felt like it was weird, dude. I didn't understand. I was like, what's happening, dude?
That's why when I come over, we're gonna watch a marathon.
Dude, marathon.
Yes.
Or
Anyways.
marathons with oregano.
Oh, okay. So before I think it was no. So before we started watching the movies, um, we were hungry because we only ate one meal the whole day, and everybody else had like
After we had
two.
lunch.
Yeah,
Yeah, we only
everybody
had
else
one.
everybody else had like a couple meals, and we only had one. We were like fucking hungry, but at the same time, we also wanted ice cream.
Oh yeah.
So we asked his sister, and then his sister took us to Target. Um, we got some like ice cream sandwiches and drumsticks, and then after that, we went to go
Dude,
get
those
Pan
things were
Express.
tiny.
Yeah, they were really tiny. They were knockoffs. They were bootleg.
Like you would expect like a drumstick to be like larger, at least like a little bit larger than your hand, dude. Like legit, if you put it in your hand, it'd be like half your hand size.
Oh yeah,
The
dude.
drumstick.
It was
It
really
was
bad.
small.
It was really bad. And then we went to go get Pan Express. So when we were driving, the nearest Pan Express, it's literally the opposite. It's literally ASU,
Oh yeah.
Arizona State University,
Rivals.
which is rivals of GCU. We didn't know that. It literally looked like a town. It was a nice campus. That campus looked nice, but
Yeah,
it's a party campus. Anyways, not the
it
point.
looks like legit. It looked like
It looked like a city.
like
It looked like a
yeah,
city.
like yeah. It was as big as like a big city.
And so
That's as best as
So,
describe it.
hey, you want to tell the story of what happened when we went to the campus and then the Panda
Yeah,
Express?
dude. Yeah. So, obviously you guys don't know this, but so, the reason why, like, my brother went to GCU, but my mom is a counselor there, right? So she gets
Mhm.
all this free merch from GCU, like hats and shirts, and it just so happened to be that that day I was wearing both the hat and the T-shirt for GCU, you know. And I was like, hey man, let's search for the nearest Panda Express, which so happened to be an ASU, the rivals school's like campus, you know, and I didn't know it looked like a city, and I was like, oh
We
man,
didn't
this
realize
looks pretty
we
cool.
didn't realize there were
Yeah.
rivals and or it was a campus when we
Yeah,
got there.
I didn't realize it until it was too late. because because when I went over there, dude, as soon as I was walking like around, my sister waited in the car. It was just me and Oregano, and literally we were walking to the entrance, but we almost went near the exit, and there was these two guys like sitting by the door of the exit, you know, like eating their food.
Yeah.
And when I freaking stared at them, I was like, "Oh hey, like those guys are looking at me. What's up, dude?" They were looking at my shirt. They looked at my hat, and they were like, they legit looked like they wanted to beat me up, and I
Dude,
was
they
like,
gave you the dirtiest look ever. Like they looked like
they looked at me like I was trash, bro. And I just sat there like, dude, like, and I was like, what's up with them? And Solomon or friggin' like, I don't know, dude. It was weird. Like they just looked at me, and they were like. Oh god, it was awkward. And then when we went in there, the guy who was serving us food, he looked at me and was like, "Oh, hey." Dude,
Like-
friggin' Oregano was like, "Hey man, if those guys punch you, let them punch you, so you can screw up their lives." And I was like, "How?" And he's like, "Well, you're a minor, so when they punch you, you say, yeah, fuck you, bro. I'm a minor. Give me your tuition money."
I mean, I'm not. I
It
mean,
was horrible, dude.
I mean, I am gonna help you if you do get your ass kicked, but like, I'm gonna
No, dude,
let.
just one punch. That's
I
all
know,
I
I know.
want.
That's what I'm saying. Look, let them punch you once, and then their lives are destroyed because that shit's bad on their record.
Yeah, dude. Oregano, man. Lawyer.
I'll leave my business in the bottom of the
Sure.
description.
Dude, it was so awkward. Like, I didn't even realize what happened until, like, we left. And it's almost like, Oregano was like, hey, man, just let them kill you. Or, like, hit you. And I was like, huh? Like, what? Why?
Yeah.
Like,
Because
why would
you're a
they wanna hit
fucking
me?
minor, that's why. I mean, you're only 17,
Yeah,
but
bro.
still, but you're so minor, so
Yeah,
it's all
dude.
good.
Technically.
And so pretty much after all of that, we just went back to and get some food, and then we were
Yeah,
still
dude.
up, like we were up like till in the morning, and
Yeah,
then
2:30. And my mom was like, "Can you put the volume down or something like that?" No, she said
no,
turn off the lights
no,
downstairs.
okay, so okay, so she said turn off the light, but the next day she said I told you to turn off the volume, and in my head I'm like, you never
I
said
didn't.
that. Yeah, like you never said that. Anyways,
Why are you lying?
back to the Panda Express day. Um, so
That's Michael
there's this
Myers.
girl. I have a friend.
Uh-oh.
I have a
Oh, we're
friend.
talking about that one.
No, we'll talk. I'm just giving him like the highlights before the worst
Before we
comes.
go into it.
Yeah. So there's this
Alright.
friend that I know that has a sister that's who it's like probably like 17, maybe 16
Yeah.
tops, maybe. And so because my friend D'Angelo is 17, I told him like, hey, she's 17
Guilt
or 16,
depressed and
maybe
lonely.
she's 17, 16, maybe she's maybe single or whatever. I'll give you her Instagram. So I gave him my Instagram. He said I had to text him. I had to text for him.
Yeah, I
And
don't
pretty
know.
much
Like, you know.
I pretty much said like, hey, or technically he said, hey,
Technically.
hey, Regino, I'm one of Regino's friends. I think you're really pretty. Maybe I want to get to know you, etc. etc.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So we're just gonna leave it there. And so we eventually your sister got tired, or she didn't want to go to sleep, but we had to leave the next day, and so
Yeah.
yeah, and then so we went to your room. You
Damn, that falls
you
out
download
100%.
your dumbass downloaded Tinder. we're literally
You said, dude, you should do it. And I was like, alright.
I did say that. I did say that. But literally,
I was like, okay.
I thought you weren't gonna do it because we're 200 plus miles away from home, and all you're gonna
Yeah, but it
get
wouldn't
are
really
either
matter.
college. I mean, yeah, it doesn't even matter. But anyways, you got like a. It was. I thought it was funny because you put your brother's age. You look like you're 7. You do look like you're
Yeah,
17, and you are, and you put
I
your
forgot
20.
it.
You put your 20, and I'm like, and so I have like these meme pictures of him, and and he put like some of them, but he didn't put all of them. But it was just funny. It was just him being silly, and I thought that shit was funny. And then the next day, um, oh yeah, we didn't go to bed till like 6 in the morning. Like
Yeah.
I don't know why we do this to ourselves, but we didn't go to bed till 6 in the morning.
Um, it was crazy because like the next day I texted that like that girl texted me back and I was like, oh cool, you know, like
No, no, no,
normal,
no,
you
no,
know.
no. She didn't text you back right away, did she?
Yeah, I was like yeah, I was like where did we go?
No, no, no. We went to pick up. Okay, so what we did was we
Oh
had
yeah,
a
yeah,
your mom and her boyfriend went to go get Starbucks, and then we had to clean the
yeah. Ooh.
condo and then leave. Like we had to make sure we got the dogs,
Yeah, I did.
we got everything, etc., etc. This is where the dogs cock block us. This is when the dogs cock blocked us almost the whole day. Um,
Like,
and so we got the food, we got everything. We made sure the house was clean and stuff. And then we went to meet up your mom at Starbucks, which was like a block away, which was next to the baseball stadium.
mm,
Um, and then your mom was like, "Come in, guys." We were on the phone with your mom, and then
yeah.
yeah, we were on your phone with your mom, and she was like, "Come in, guys," and we were like, "We can't." She's like, "Why not?" It's because the dogs. And then she was like, "Oh right." And then that's when you're like, "I told you we should have let the fucking dogs at home because all they've
Mm-hmm.
been doing is eating, pooping, and cock blocking us in this whole goddamn trip."
And I told my mom like 50 times before we like left it, like a week before. I was like, dude, we shouldn't take the dogs. And she's like, why? I was like, cause that's just gonna be a pain, you know? Like, all I gonna do is sit there and ruin our freaking lives. Before we drop off my brother. And she's like, no, no, you'll be fine. And I was like, whatever. And then, sooner or later, my mom was like, oh, we should have left them at home. And I was like, are you serious? Like, dude.
I mean, she's not
Why do you?
wrong, but
Yeah, like, why do you hate me? Like, it was weird. Oh, because of my phone. Sorry. But like, I think it was after yeah, because we couldn't figure out where to eat. My mom was like, "Yeah, let's go find like a mall, you know."
No, no, no,
So
no, 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 no. We went to go get your brother first. No, no, we got
oh
breakfast,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
then we
yeah.
went to go
We
pick up
got
your
my
brother.
brother. Yeah, and when we got my brother, they're like, let's go to outdoor mall, because Salma or Oregano was like, yeah, let's go to outdoor mall, and you know, just hang
No, no,
out, whatever.
no. We wanted to go to that really nice, like what, three-story, two-story mall that your sister was
Oh,
talking
dude, I
about.
was. Oh, you guys did. I didn't even know there was a mall involved. I didn't know there was a mall until you guys mentioned the mall,
Like that
like
day.
the day before. Yeah, that day,
Oh,
dude.
no, me and your sister were talking about like the day of, like when we got to a condo.
Oh,
We were like, hey, we should. No, 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 no. It was the day we ate food at the campus. That's when we're like, hey, we should go to the mall. But
oh
not the
yeah, we
point.
should go to the mall.
Not the point. Not the point. The point was that we were supposed to go to Indoors Mall, which was like the best mall in the at the Arizona at Phoenix. It was a three or two-story mall, and I was really excited for that. I mean, and then like your mom, she called us. She's like, the dogs. What about the dogs? And we all looked at each other like, oh my god, are you serious? The dogs are fucking cock blocking us.
Dude, yeah, everybody did. We had to go to the outdoor mall and everything. It
I
was
mean,
cool
it
though,
was good.
like,
Yeah, it
to be
was good.
honest.
Yeah, it was nice. I mean, I liked it. But pretty much like, anyways, pretty much,
Anyways.
we were like your mom
Oh
was.
my god, give me a second. I'm about to die. Michael Myers, can you just not? Oh my god, you're right behind me. I tried to fix the window, whatever. But like, when we were like just we went there, we are like, I don't know if we could like when we went to the
Okay.
outdoor mall, we didn't even know if we could go inside the stores, like
No,
just to
no,
hang
no,
out.
no. Like you're no way. No, but like when we were trying to find your mom was making like find her so complicated because okay, we told okay, you can explain it. You can explain it. It was so bad.
Yeah, I don't know, man. She was like, I don't know. We literally just had to sit down and wait for the dog, or wait for my mom to get back, so we can actually go look around, you know. So we were just sitting here, not eating. We didn't even eat yet, did we?
No,
We
we walked around because like I wanted like I don't know but I wanted to see what kind of stores were around and I wasn't hungry at the time or right when we got there I
yeah,
wasn't
we
hungry.
weren't. Yeah, we literally, me and my brother and Regino, we literally just walked around for a little bit, and like we were looking at different places like that we could have eaten, but weren't like really hungry, you know.
Hmm.
So we were just walking around, you know, hanging out, and then
They
when
had
we come back,
sprinklers.
our mom, yeah, our mom, oh yeah, there were sprinklers, yeah, because it was like
It's humid.
insanely hot.
It was humid, so they had sprinklers like in the ceilings that like helped us like not want to kill our or not want to like die and stuff.
Yeah, but it was like, dude, it was insane. But at first, like when we got back, we sat wait for mom because they also went shopping as soon as we got there. My mom was like, okay, we'll be back. We're gonna go get like food or something. I don't know what they're gonna do. But when we sat there for like what a good 20 minutes. About I
No,
feel like it
no, no.
was.
We went around the mall and
Well,
then
yeah, we walked around, but we didn't eat.
no,
Like we
yeah,
just sat there for like a good 20 minutes.
no, no. We went around the mall and then we came back where like where everybody else was at. They were eating. They were
Yeah, and
still
then they
eating.
left.
No, no, they were still
Oh
eating.
yeah.
Then we decided to go actually eat now.
Yeah.
We were like, okay, after we saw them eating, we're like, okay, now we're hungry. And so,
Yeah, we're like,
but we were
that
all
looks
picky.
pretty good.
We literally, okay, your brother, you and I were very picky. Like we all wanted different things.
Yeah.
Like I wanted
Yeah.
Chipotle, your brother wanted California pizza, but at the same time, like, dude, why do you want California pizza in
We're not
Arizona?
even in California.
Like okay,
We're getting juice.
where we live, we're very limited on like fast food places.
Everything.
Like we don't have a Dairy Queen, we don't have a Cold Stone, we don't
Cold
have
Stone, yeah.
we don't have like most places that other places have. So like I was like
Yeah, dude.
I want something that I can't get in my hometown. That I just wanted something that I couldn't get in my hometown. But yeah, I just said I wanted Chipotle. I was picky. I was picky. Your brother wanted
And I was like,
your brother was dedicated in California pizza, and I'm like, dude, I don't want fucking California pizza. I
yeah, we
want
were
some.
walking like outside of that, like on the outskirts of the mall,
Mhm.
because we couldn't like we didn't even know what to do anymore. And when we got there, Solomon was all, or freaking Oregano was all like, "Hey man, what about this place?" And I was like,
No,
"What was
no,
this
no,
place
no,
even?
no.
It was
We
like
went
an
to Hot
Italian
Topic.
place, no?
We went to Hot Topic. No,
That was a
before.
pharmacy."
No, no, no. We didn't go to farmers. We went to Hot Topic, and then
Ah,
your brother was like, no, we can't bring dogs in. And I'm like, watch me. No, no. I was like, watch. And then some guy was like,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, what is it?
We have dog treats.
Yeah, they were like, we have dog treats, and then they were. The point is,
That
anyways,
was all. But
we
it
saw.
was like, man, a struggle.
So yeah, it took us like an extra 10 minutes to find what we ate. But anyways, I don't know if you know about what Mongolian grill is. It's pretty much like you buy a bowl, you add like vegetables, and then like meats and like
Like as
all that
much as
kind
you
of
could fit on a bowl, though.
as
Like
much as you
like
can
they
fit on
give
the
you a
bowl.
price, and then you put as much as you can.
Yeah, yeah. And so where we went was similar to Mongolian grill.
Yeah.
But the meat was like super raw, but there was like different types of meats. So I don't know why your brother got the small. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
I feel
think
like I don't know. He probably thought like, oh man, I'm probably not that even like he probably thought he wouldn't be able to finish it all.
yeah, yeah. It was
I
really.
mean, but it filled him up.
It did. But me and you got the regular. But like, okay, so it was our first time there. That place, like, if you ever go, I don't know what it was called, but it was similar to Mongolian Grill, but like twice as better. Anyways, that place,
Yeah,
if
that's
you go there,
pretty good.
if you go there after the first time, it's like it's so confusing because they have like so many rules, like okay, etc., etc. And then
Yeah.
and then so I got the meats. Okay, first is the meats, and then it's the vegetables, and then spices. You get to add spices, and then
Yeah.
sauces. And after, and so I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna fill up this
Yeah.
bitch. I'm gonna fill this motherfucker up. So what I
Yeah, I
like, I
looked at someone. I was
literally,
like, dude, just fill up as much as you can. I thought he was gonna put like a regular bowl. No, dude, oregano, freaking, like, jeez, like mine looked like a regular sized bowl. Like, I don't even know how you did that.
okay, so literally, okay, your brother thought I got like the extra bowl or like the extra large bowl. I
The
told him
big
like,
bowl,
dude, I
yeah.
got a regular bowl. Okay, I fucking like pushed down my plate. I had so much food. Okay, I got my money's worth in that place because like
Yeah.
literally, okay, it's a regular. I got a regular, but my shit looked so fucking big. Like it was,
Yeah.
and what I like about it
Well,
is
number
like,
one about Mongolian food, a
oh
lot of
yeah,
vegetables.
a lot of vegetables. Oh, dude, I love vegetables so much.
Dude, especially when they're cooked like the way they make them, dude. It
Oh
was like
yeah.
it was insane.
It was so good. It was so good. Like I can. That's like a great place to take someone out to eat. Like if you had like a date, you can take that. It's really
Yeah, yeah. Like you asked us, Oregano was all like, "Yeah, would you guys take a date here?" And I was like, "Well, I mean, I don't have a job. I don't have a job, and I don't have a car, so."
good. Oh, and then that was and then that right there at that area, that was when what's her face texted you.
That girl, yeah, that song, or the Oregano was all like, "Yeah, dude, this girl, my friend's sister, text her," and then she texted me back like right then there, but like my phone was at like 18%, so I was like, "Dude, I don't know." And Oregano was like, "Dude, just try it. Can't knock it till you try it." And we were texting for like a little bit, but like, dude, I don't know. You say it, Solomon. You say it. Like it was horrible.
So like okay, so um. You got the text. You showed me the text, and then you were like super horny about it. Like, oh my gosh, he actually texted
No,
me
it
back.
wasn't.
You were kind of hype. Don't lie to me. You were like, oh
I
my
was
god,
like, well, yeah, I didn't expect it to work out. I was just like, oh, yeah,
because
okay, I guess. She's probably gonna be like, hell no, dude.
no, because when she said she was like she said
Oh,
she was
yeah,
like, oh
totally.
yeah, I'm down.
Of course. Yeah, and then, like, she was like, yeah, but, can I bring my friend Lily? And I was like,
No no
yeah,
no no
dude, I
no
don't
no no
care.
no no. No. She said, can I bring a friend? And so
Oh, yeah.
me and you looked at each other like, oh my gosh, she has a boyfriend.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I was like, yeah, your boyfriend? Question mark. And then she was like, boyfriend? No. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then she was like, no, my friend Lily. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. But that means I have to bring a +1. So
And then
it was
I was
it was
like, dude,
weird.
I can be your wingman, but at the same time, like, I don't feel
You're
like
like
chaperoning you.
21,
I don't feel like
and you're like
chaperoning.
21.
Yeah, I'm 21. I don't feel like chaperoning you guys either. So, anyways, so after we got done eating, we pretty much went back where we started, and then we were just sitting
Yeah.
in the heat, humid heat, for like almost an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then you were texting her for like, it was going back and forth. It
Not
was
even an
going really
hour.
well. It was going really well.
Yeah.
But then like no, you can explain it. It's your side of the story.
It was experience, I guess. When we were, hold on. Okay, I thought I saw something different. But when we were texting, like out of nowhere, dude. Like it was like she was nice, you know. She seemed like incr. I'm sorry, dude. I'm tripping right now. She seemed like incredibly nice, you know. And then out of nowhere, dude, she was like making all these jacked up jokes, you know, like all mean stuff. And I was like, oh, I guess like I have a dark sense of humor too. So you know, I just kicked that up a little bit. Oh, that's awkward. This is awkward. Hold on. Sorry, the killer was right behind me. But she was like, oh hey, you know, like, God, what did she say, dude? It was rude, dude. Like
She said
mean.
something about balls. She said like, I will lick your balls or whatever.
Oh no, yeah, she said, yeah, I
Just pull out
suffer
your
from
phone. Pull out
ligma.
your phone and just like
Yeah,
look
no,
that
no,
shit up.
no. I remember now. I remember now. She was like, "Yeah, I have ligma," and I was like, "Oh my god, not a Fortnite meme, like, dude, are you serious?" And she was like, "Yeah, you go ligma and balls, bitch, and motherfucker," and start cussing her at the end. I was like, "Dude, okay." And I was like, I mean, and so Oregano was like, "Yeah, dude, just text her, say like, oh yeah, I'm not gay." And he put like a licking emoji, and I was like, "Oh my god," you know. And
And
then
then that's when we went to Coldstone. That was it. That was the time we went to Coldstone.
yeah, and then when I went to Cold Stone, she was like, "Oh my God, you're pretty cool," and I made like a dad joke, cause you know I'm not gonna get into that, but like I just made a dad joke, you know, just you know be funny, and she sat there and she was like, "Oh dang, dude, that was deep," and I was like, "Yeah, whatever." Like I was like, "Yeah, what's a dad, anyways?" And she was like, "Oh damn." And anyways, when we were sitting there, she was all like, "Yeah," talking. And then she was like, "Do you want to buy some popcorn?" And I was like,
Yeah,
"For a
and then we
movie?"
were
You know,
like at the movie theaters or like
yeah, like I mean, you know, kind of have to. Oh, this is extremely extreme. Oh wait, he doesn't see me. Okay, cool. But he was like, she was all like, yeah, totally. I don't know, dude. It was really awkward for me.
yeah,
I
that
don't
and
know why.
that time when at Coldstones, it was like, okay, you want to buy some popcorn for me? No, no, buy some popcorn. And then we thought, because it's a date, we thought she meant, okay, you're gonna buy popcorn at the movies. And then we're like, okay, that's obviously the point. I mean, that's the point.
Yeah, like, yeah, like, what do you mean? You know?
Mm.
And oh my God, this
And then that's when it
dick,
got worse.
this dick. He
That's
he
when
brought the killer right to me. No, here you can have him back, dick. Yeah, that's what you get. Anyway.
and then that's when it got worse.
Um, yeah,
That's when
dude,
it got.
'cause yeah, and she started sounding like a dude, you know. She was like, "Oh man, you're pretty cool, dude," and I was like, "What the heck?" You know, like girls don't like they say it, but not like in that kind of sentence, you know. Like,
Yeah.
"You're a cool dude, I like you," you know. And I was like, "Oh, thanks," you know. And then all of a sudden, like, she's like, "Yeah, I'm not really like looking for a relationship or something like that." And I was like, "Oh, still could be friends, whatever." And she said, like, "Oh, I hope you know, she's taken." And it was this. She sent me a video of this guy on Instagram lifting. This is where it made me laugh because I felt it was an intimidation type thing. This guy had, PE, right? If you have
Yeah, of course.
if you ever had PE and
I
weights,
think everybody has
um,
PE, so.
yeah. Like in high school, PE weights, and you have the iron bars, and you have like the really light ones, the aluminum ones, right?
Mhm.
Well, this fool had the aluminum weights with 10 pounds on the side, which is like 25 pounds total, about. And I just sat there and I was like, oh, cute 10-pounders, you know, like that's actually hilarious. Like, because he was trying to intimidate me or whatever. And then he sat there and he was like, oh, how much can you bench? And I was like, more than that, you depressing shit. And he sat there and then she sat there and she said, yeah, I hope you realize that you've been texting the ex or the boyfriend the whole time, huh, get played boy. And I was just like,
But
okay,
really,
dude, you
in
know,
my
like,
head, yeah, no, when you showed me those text messages, I was like, in my head, okay, literally, you sold yourself for popcorn.
yeah, like she
And
literally hoed herself out. That's the thing. And I was
because,
like,
okay, we didn't say this, but she was trying to sell popcorn for her school charity.
like, yeah, senior fundraiser or
Or
whatever.
yeah,
And I
something
was
like
like,
that. Some
oh,
bullshit like that. And I
yeah.
was like, okay, you could have said that. Like,
Yeah, you could
how
have
long
done,
ago?
or
But,
you could have even said, because apparently she had a boyfriend and she just decided not to say anything. And I was like,
yeah,
you
if you
know,
had a boyfriend and you were willing to go on a
if you,
date.
yeah, you literally just hoed yourself. Your boyfriend hoed you out for you, and like, dude, you could have literally just said, yeah, I have a boyfriend, and I would have, like, you know, screwed off. I would have left you alone.
Oh, oh
I
really?
just didn't care. Yeah, dude, I was
Oh.
like, whatever,
Well, anyways, that's
you
when I
know.
pulled out my phone and I texted her.
Yeah, dude, I didn't even realize he texted her this. And I was like, dude, don't be like that, you know.
I,
And
I
he
I was
texted
like I
her.
was like I was like, dude, I want you to have like some babies in life, anyways. And so, um, I said, so what about Lily, Winky Face? And then she's like, I made up
Oh
Lily.
my god.
I made up Lily, and
He
I'm
said,
like, you
dude.
fucking
Yeah,
asshole. I didn't even reply to
yeah.
her. I
He
was like,
said
fuck you.
Lily would. Yeah, dude. He said like, oh yeah, Lily was made up. I hope you realize that, dude. Like this whole thing's fake, dude. Don't be depressing. And I was like, what? Like, like someone or like a gonna show me that, and I was like, dude, why would you text her that? And he was like, you know, I was just trying to help you out. And I was like, oh, you made it worse.
That's when I was like, fuck this. I'm not gonna waste any more of my time on her. Anyways, so so after like I think at that point we left. We literally left, and then we went to
Yeah,
Target,
dude.
and then I work at Target. I don't know if you guys know that, but I work at Target, and then you can bring your dogs in Target. Like you can, as long as they're in the carts, or at least, or a leash, a cart or leash.
Yeah.
But these are small Chihuahuas, so we decided we're gonna put them in carts. So we put
You
both
know.
of the dogs in the carts immediately, right? Literally immediately, right when we go to the store. Your dog wanted to commit suicide.
Like it had a leash on and everything, dude. And it freaking just jumped out of the cart, and I was like, what are you doing, you know?
Everybody was
Like,
freaking out. I think people
yeah,
like behind us didn't like people behind us that didn't know we brought a dog in the store thought we like a baby tried to kill itself or something.
yeah, like my sister, like, God bless her soul, dude, she plays sports, and she caught that dog like a football, dude. And I was like, are you serious?
Dude,
Like,
your dog
how?
is shaped as a football, or maybe even smaller.
Yeah, dude, it literally just wanted to commit suicide. It was like, I'm done with life. Get out my face.
Your dog
I'll
did not
purr.
want to be in the cart, like at all
He did not want to
whatsoever.
live anymore.
No, it was. I think it was kind of funny that your dog was like, "I'm not gay."
I'm not gay. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, you hit me. Congrats. I literally ran straight in front of the killer.
And what
And
a,
he's chasing
I don't
me.
know why, but Target is that store. Like not like Walmart. I guess Walmart is like that store. I think every store is the store when, especially when you bring like a group of friends. Like especially, like you just mess around. Like for some reason you have to mess around, especially when you have
Yeah.
friends around. And then like at the electronics, there's a speaker. It was a nice like big speaker, and it said, "Oh, connect your phone now to listen to like the volume of the speaker." And I'm like, dude, I'm gonna plug in my shit. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'm in the public area. I'm not gonna play something like super racism or anything. I don't know. I just played regular.
Yeah.
I played Childish Gambino, Redbone. I just played that. It was just just to listen to it. D'Angelo has, hey, can I play a song? And I'm like, what song? And he's like, come on, let me play a song. I was like,
You
alright,
don't
cool.
trust me, man.
I gave him my phone. Literally, it's a Classico from who's the
Yeah.
band?
Tenacious D, Jack Black's band, bro, all the way.
Yeah, Jack Black is the lead singer of that band. And literally
Yeah.
the first few lyrics are what is it?
Uh, do you wanna, man, what is it? Do you wanna rock out of control, suck my cock? What the fuck? Something
Yeah,
like that.
I
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
pretty
yeah,
bad.
yeah. I grabbed the phone, I paused it, and that was it. And then
Dude, it was loud. And so you just see security walking by
yeah, no,
like,
when we were walking
oh,
by, we walked by a
yeah,
team
like they can't
member.
even tell it's us.
No, 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 we walked by a
Does
team member, and then I heard like one of their walkies were like, okay, electronics, electronics, please switch to 4.
somebody was getting fired, dude. Somebody
No,
was gonna
no.
get
So
fired.
I think someone was telling them like, hey, you need make sure you turn off that. After Target, we went to Best Buy, but I just got movies. That was really it. We dropped off your butter.
Yeah.
We said goodbye. It was really emotional. I almost cried, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I almost cried for one part and one part only. When we were there, my brother saw me, right, and he was giving everybody hugs because we didn't even leave him there yet. But
Yeah.
in the process, we were like in the front of his dorm, and we're like, "Oh man, I love you," and literally. He sees me go like to give him a hug. He looks at me and walks the opposite way, and I'm just sitting there like,
I saw
okay.
that. I saw that. I'm like, oh man, that
I
sucks,
felt
dude.
so I felt so unloved, dude. I was like, well, I'm selling all your pops when I get home.
And then that was pretty much
Dude.
it. I mean,
Yeah, then when we went to his dorm to give him, like, to actually leave him, he was like, "All right, bro." I felt bad, and I was like, "No, what? Fuck you. You hate
oh,
me."
and if another reason why if I recommend going to GCU is because there's so many attractive
Hot
girls there.
girls, dude.
There's so many attractive women there. Like it's not even funny.
All of
I
the
I
women.
I think if it wasn't for if I wasn't so like hanging out with your brother all the time, I would have like talked to somebody, left my like gave that girl my nut, and then just walked away.
My brother wanted to be RA, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm going to just steal some guy's girl and be like, yeah, you can't have this girl in your room. Here, let me take her for you." And I was like, rape?
Pretty much, dude.
It was horrible. And then on the way, like when we left him, he almost died because my dogs are just like, hey, why is everybody crying?
Yeah.
Like right
None of
now,
us
even right
cried.
now, the dog's
None of
okay.
us
Yeah,
cried.
no, it's cried. I didn't cry because like throughout middle school, I never went to school with him. That's the thing. Like he graduated middle school when I was in the 5th grade. So like I didn't even like when I barely went 5th grade. So I like I barely learned stuff. And then when I go to high school, he graduates high school.
Mm.
So like to me, it's like it's normal, To whereas my sister, it was like this. She always went to school with him. Wherever he went, she went. So like it was more emotional for my sister than what it was for me. And like to me, like I was like, oh, dude, I'll see you in like another 4 years. Because I'm used to that.
Like deuces, my dude.
Yeah, dude. Like it was hilarious. But it's not like I'm not gonna miss him or anything. But
Yeah, yeah,
I'm just used to it.
yeah. But,
Not to say
yeah.
what's a brother.
You like fucking like a spit in like you spit in his mouth and be like, here, there's a little something for me to remember you by.
Goes
Like
to
not
the
even
doctor, gets checked.
not,
You have AIDS.
like not even like not even like his mouth, just like fucking like pee
Just
on him
spit
or
on
whatever.
him.
Like when he's not looking, just pee on his like leg or anything, and just like go up to him like whisper in
I
his ear,
own
be
you.
like, yeah, like whisper in his ear, like you're my territory now, bitch, and just walk away.
No one can have you. You're
So
mine.
now every time every time he looks at those shoes, he's gonna remember you.
Yeah, you'd be like,
Or,
oh man, D'Angelo, I can't believe D'Angelo pissed on my shoes. What a great brother.
or even better, just like if you really want him to remember you by, just like to take a shit on his like laptop, his brand new
Or on
laptop.
his bed, or in his bed, or in his pillow.
Or like under his pillow, so every time like he goes to sleep, he like like when you like put your hands like one on top of
Oh
like
yeah.
wait, one hand on top of the pillow and the other one on the bottom of the pillow. Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah.
like the one on the bottom of the pillow is gonna be like, what the fuck is this?
Covered
He's
in crap.
like at 3 in the morning, he's gonna smell his hand. He's gonna fall in the bed and then just go
And you're
straight to the
like, what
bathroom.
just happened?
Yeah. He's gonna look at you. He's gonna say like what Drake Bell or not Drake Bell, Josh Peck says to their siblings like Megan, but he's gonna say D'Angelo.
D'Angelo?
Yeah.
Dude. It honestly, God, I don't even know what to say, man. Like, without him here, it's definitely quieter. You know?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I mean, which is a good thing, but a bad thing.
yeah, yeah. I mean, sometimes you guys like we'll be playing like by now he will tell you like get off now, like literally.
Oh yeah, like right now, I think it's 11 o'clock. I should be going to bed for school, but like he would come in and be like, D'Angelo, I'm trying to look out for you. Get your ass in bed. And I was like, don't tell me what I'm doing. I said, D'Angelo, don't be a fucking dick, like, and get in bed. You know?
I mean, that's how siblings are. I mean, they fight. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have one, but like literally, they're always gonna fight. Every sibling's gonna fight. I mean, I hear it
Oh yeah.
all the time. Like,
Oh yeah.
especially your sister. Like, I heard you and your brother.
I don't know, dude. Like, even when we were there, this guy just trying to avoid. Oh no, he's not okay. No, don't worry. Like, I don't know, dude. It was just, it felt weird. Like, without him in the house, it's just, it feels like, you know, when you like go to the store and you don't know why, like, you had a purpose to go there, but then you forget why you're there, and you realize that when you go back home, you forgot something at the store.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what this was. My brother was like something I forgot at Target.
But this time, this shit can really move.
Yeah, this time, like when people say, yeah, your phone can't just grow legs and walk away. Well, this motherfucker can.
What's it called? But pretty much that's all we did. Like the first day, second day. I mean, the drive back was way faster.
Actually, not as bad. Yeah, it was
No,
not as
it
bad,
was
but
way
like, it still
faster.
sucked.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that bad. It was like
I
really.
fell asleep again.
Yeah, because you're a bitch.
Yeah, well, fuck
You
off.
were- But it was like at first it was lightning, like non-stop lightning. And
Oh
then
yeah,
like
I remember
and then- Oh, there was a truck that was swerving a lot. Like a
Oh, yeah.
lot. Like we thought that we were gonna die that night. But really he was on his phone.
that. Yeah, for real.
We were like, maybe he's sleepy or maybe he's drunk. No, he was on
Dude,
his
he
phone.
almost hit us. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was on his phone. So
Yeah,
it's
he
not-
was wasn't he smoking or something?
No, he was just on his phone.
Like on the way back, like we only made one stop. Oh wow, great job, teammate. But
made
on the
two
way
stops.
back,
Me too. So.
yeah. On the way back, we stopped at Subway because we got hungry. And then like on,
But really,
on the way
we wanted
back,
Pan Express.
yeah, dude. I really do. I don't know what it was, dude, because we were craving Panda like all the way, like during the whole field trip. I don't know why. I'm addicted. But like, I don't know, dude. The whole time we were just quiet. Like we listened to music, but we were quiet. You know.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird. And then we're listening to I'm not gonna say the name because apparently I think we could get copyright or something like that. I don't know. I don't think we care. But like we were listening to YouTubers like what was it?
We were watching their vlogs.
Yeah, we're watching their vlog, and we're just quiet. Like it was fun, but
It was
we
fun.
just I don't know. I don't know if we were tired or we just didn't know what to do. Like
Yeah, eventually,
Literally
like,
the whole purpose of going there.
listening to music got boring, so we were just watching
Yeah.
YouTube videos, or we were
Yeah, like
watching
the whole-
vlogs.
Yeah, literally the only purpose why we were really there was like to drop off my brother, and then like after like on the way back it was just like, what are we doing? You know?
Yeah,
Like why are we doing this?
that was it. That was literally the whole trip. I mean, he dropped me off, and that was it. I mean, there was nothing
Yeah,
special.
dude. And then I got home and I was like, hey, because you're like, hey man, I'll be on to play. I call you play. You're on for like 5 seconds. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed, and this is me.
No, we played Injustice, and then I went to bed. I was super
Yeah,
tired.
but you know me. I'm all about that Dead by Daylight now.
Sure.
Now,
Sure.
I was like, oh, I was like, hey man, we should play some Dead by Daylight, and you're like, no.
Well,
Yeah.
that was our road
Amazing
trip to
trip.
Arizona.
Hashtag adventures with Dom.
More like hashtag adventures with oregano sauce because I'm taking that shit now.
You can't. Copyright.
Whatever. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed our first podcast. Let me know if you want more. If not, well, fuck you. I'm making more. I'm about to play some Dead by Daylight right now. So, have a good night.
Peace out. God bless America.